Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a hand mitten. Here it is. It looks like this, and for this one I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one I've used my this 3 mm of the hook. Here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. Just have your yarn and we will start with the slip knot. So here it is, just have your the slip knot here, and now here I'm gonna chain up 13. 1 3. So here it is, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Having this 13 chains here, and now I'm going to turn my work. So simply just turn your work, and I'm going to skip my this first chain. So skip your this first chain, go to this next chain, chain number 2, insert your hook into this next chain and grab your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. Now here we will have 1 single crochet into each chain, and by the end of this row number 1, we will have our 12 single crochets. So keep on having 1 single crochet into each chain. Go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Again, go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Keep on having 1 single crochet into each chain, and you will have 12 single crochets here, and I will meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my this row number 1, I got my this 12 single crochets. Now for my row number 2, I will chain up 1 and will turn my work, and here I will skip my this chain 1. I will go to this first stitch here, and I will insert my hook into the back loop of my this first stitch. So insert your hook into the back loop of your this first stitch, grab your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your 1 single crochet back loop only. Now here we will have 1 single crochet back loop only into each stitch for our this row number 2. So again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook into the back loop of this next stitch, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Here it is. Now keep on having 1 single crochet back loop only into each stitch from your previous round, and for this round number 2, you will have 12 single crochets back loop only. So keep on having 1 single crochet back loop only into each stitch, and I will meet you at the end. Here it is. And here it is. I got my this 12 single crochets back loop only at the end of my this row number 2. Now we will repeat over this row number 2 until row number 40. So again, I'm just going to have a chain 1 here and will turn my work, and will repeat my round number or row number 2 here. So I will insert my hook into my this first stitch. This is my chain 1. I will skip my this chain 1 and will go to this first stitch here, insert my hook into the back loop of my this first stitch, and will have 1 single crochet. Keep on having 1 single crochet back loop only on each stitch from your previous round, and keep on repeating your row number 2 until your row number 40, and I will meet you at the end of my row number 40. And here it is. After my row number 40, it looks like this, and now we will attach over this 2 sides together. So here it is. This is my last row, and here this is my last stitch. This is my row number 40, and this is my last stitch, my stitch number 12 here. Now here I will not have a chain 1. I will straightway turn my work, attach these 2 sides together. This is my foundation chains. I will insert my hook into my this foundation chain here like this. This is the first foundation chain here, and I will go to this first stitch. Now remember, we don't have any chain 1 here, so that's going to be your first stitch. This is your first stitch, and here I will insert my hook into the back loop of my this first stitch like this. Remember, only into the back loop, not into the stitch, into the back loop of this first stitch here. So I will insert my hook like this, and I will yarn over and will pull up a loop, and we'll have a slip stitch here. And that's going to be my first slip stitch. Again, I will go to this next chain. So this is my second foundation chain. I will insert my hook into both the loops here like this. Go to this last row number 40, and insert your hook into the back loop of your this second stitch here like this. Yarn over, pull up a loop and have a slip stitch here. Now keep on having your slip stitches here, and you're going to have your 12 slip stitches, and keep on attaching these two sides together this way. So always go to the foundation chain and have both the loops, and when you're having your this last row, have the back loop of your this last row. Keep on attaching these two sides together, and I will meet you at the end. Like this. Here it is. I've got my this 12 slip stitches here, and this is going to be my back side. So here it is. I'm just going to turn my work, and this is going to be my front side, and here it is. It looks like this from the front. And now here I'm just going to have a chain one. So after this 12 slip stitches, have chain one, turn your work. This is your front side, so just come up into the front side, and now we will have one single crochet into each row here. So here it is. This is my chain one. That's going to be my first row. I'm going to insert my hook into this first row somewhere here, and we'll grab the yarn, and we'll have one single crochet here. If you want, you can have a stitch marker here. So here it is. I'm just going to have a stitch marker so that I will remember that this is my first stitch. Here it is. Go to this next row. This is your next row, and insert your hook into this next row, and grab your yarn and have one single crochet. Go to this next one and insert your hook, grab yarn, and have one single crochet. Now keep on having one single crochet into each row, and by the end of this round number 1, we will have 40 single crochets, and I will meet you at the end. Here it is. So just go all the way around and have one single crochet into each row, and I will meet you here. And here it is. I've got my this 39 stitches, and here I'm going to have my this last stitch, my 40th stitch, and here it is. I got 40 stitches here, and now I'm just going to remove my this stitch marker. This is my first stitch, and now I will insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn, and we'll have a slip stitch, and that's how we will finish up our this round number 1. Now for round number 2, I'm just going to have a chain 1 here, and I will insert my hook again into this same stitch, into this first stitch. So insert your hook into this first stitch again, and grab your yarn, pull up a loop. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your 1 single crochet. So here it is. This is your 1 single crochet, and have a chain 1 here. Now this single crochet and a chain 1 will make your first double crochet. Now here for first 4 stitches, we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch. You already got your this first double crochet here. Yarn over, go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab your yarn, and have 1 double crochet. Again, yarn over, go to this next stitch, and have 1 double crochet. That's going to be a 3rd double crochet here, and yarn over and go to this next stitch, and here you're going to have your 4th stitch, but here we will not finish our stitch. So here it is. Just pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull your yarn through 2 loops only, and leave your stitch here like this. So here it is. Have this first double crochet, 2nd, 3rd, and do not finish your 4th double crochet, because here we're going to change the color of our yarn. So here it is. I will have the 2nd color here, my 2nd yarn here, and now I will just yarn over, and we'll pull a loop through these 2 loops here, and adjust your yarn, and here it is. And that's how we will finish our this stitch here like this. So after your 4 stitches, it looks like this, and now next 4 stitches will be double crochet into each stitch, but with your this 2nd color. So here it is. I'm just going to go to this next stitch. Now here, while working on this 2nd color, just keep in mind that you're going to have your this first color along with your this stitches. So you're going to hide your this first color while you're working on with your this 2nd color yarn. So here it is. Simply just have your yarn, your this first color yarn like this, and yarn over, go to this next stitch. This is your stitch number 5. Insert your hook, grab your yarn. You're going to have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first double crochet with your the 2nd color. And remember to have your this first color inside your this stitch. So here it is. Again, my this first color yarn is here, and I will yarn over, and we'll go to this next stitch, and we'll have my this 2nd double crochet here, yarn over, go to this next stitch. That's going to be a 3rd double crochet here, like this, and go to this next stitch, and here we will have our fourth double crochet, but again we will not finish our stitch. So here it is, yarn over and go to this next stitch, grab your yarn and do not finish your stitch. So here it is, you're gonna have 2 loops on your hook. Now again we will leave our this second color, so just leave your this second color, grab your this first color yarn and yarn over and pull up a loop. Here it is, and that's how we will finish over this fourth stitch here. So here it is, we got over this first 4 stitches here, and we got over this next 4 stitches here, both with different colors. Here it is. Again we will repeat the pattern. So again for our this next 4 stitches we will work with our this first color, and we will have our this yarn along with our stitches. So yarn over and go to this next stitch and have your this first double crochet here. Remember, I'm having my yarn here. Remember to have your yarn along with your stitches. Again, yarn over, go to this next stitch and have your this second double crochet, yarn over, go to this next stitch and have your this third double crochet, yarn over, go to this next stitch, and here we will have our fourth double crochet. But again, because this is our fourth double crochet, we will not finish our stitch. So here it is, insert your hook, grab your yarn, yarn over and pull up a loop, and just leave your stitch like this. Do not finish your stitch, and again we will change the color. So here it is, leave your this first color and have your this second color yarn here and yarn over and pull up a loop. Here it is, just your yarn here, and it looks like this. Now keep on working on this way. So you're gonna have double crochets here. After every 4 double crochets you're gonna change the color of your yarn. So on every 4th stitch, do not finish your stitch and grab the next color yarn. Here it is. Keep on repeating this pattern and I will meet you at the end. So again, here it is, this is my last stitch. So yarn over, I will go to this next stitch and I will have my this first color yarn along with my this stitches. Here it is, it's 1, 2 and 3, and for my this 4th stitch I will not finish my stitch here. I'm not going to complete my stitch here, and we'll change the color here. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Here it is, yarn over and go for this next 4 double crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern and I will meet you at the end. Here. So here it is. I'm here on my this last stitch. I've got my this last 3 stitches here, and I will have my this 4th stitch here. So I'm just going to insert my hook into my this last stitch and we'll have my this 4th stitch here. Now here at the end again I will change the color of my yarn and we'll finish up my this last stitch like this. So this is my stitch number 40. This is my last stitch of my this round number 2. Now to finish up our this round number 2, we will go to this first double crochet. So here it is, this is our 1 single crochet and a chain 1, and we will go to this chain 1. This is our 1 double crochet. I'm just going to insert my hook into my this 1 chain 1 here like this. This is my first double crochet, and I will have my this second yarn along with my this stitch here, and now here I'm going to have yarn over and we'll have a slip stitch. Here it is. So simply have a slip stitch and we will finish up our this round number 2 like this. Now for our round number 3, I'm just going to have a chain 1 here. I will again insert my hook into my this first stitch here and we'll grab the yarn. I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and chain 1. Now this 1 single crochet and a chain 1 will make my this first double crochet, and I'm going to need another 3 double crochets here. So we are going to repeat our this pattern on our this round number 3. So here it is, yarn over and go to this next stitch, have your this second color along with your stitches and have your double crochets here. So that's going to be our second double crochet, that's going to be our third double crochet, and again this is going to be our 4th double crochet. So just insert your hook here, grab your yarn, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops only, and now again do not finish your stitch. Again we will change the color. So here it is, just grab the second color here and yarn over and pull up a loop, here it is, and finish up your this stitch number 4 here, like this. And now keep on repeating your pattern here. So again, for next 4 stitches, we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch with our this second color, and do not forget to have your this another yarn, your this first yarn, along with your this stitches here. Keep on repeating this pattern, keep on repeating your round number 2 for your this round number 3, and I will meet you at the end here. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round number 3, and here I'm gonna have my this last stitch here. And here at the end of my this round number 3, I will finish up my stitch number 4 with my this same color here, like this. Because here, after finishing above this round number 3, we will start with round number 4 with the same color, and for that reason we will not change the color on our this last stitch of our this round number 3. Now here we will finish up our this round number 3 here, and we will go to this first double crochet, go to this chain 1. This single crochet and a chain 1 is your first double crochet, so just go to this chain 1 here, insert your hook. Do not forget to have this first color along with the other stitch, and grab yarn and have 1 slip stitch here, like this, chain 1, and again insert your hook into this first stitch here, grab a yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. That's going to be your 1 single crochet and chain 1, and this 1 single crochet and a chain will make your this first double crochet. Now here we have changed the color of our yarn, so here it is. This is how we will change the color on our this raw number 4. Now we will keep on continue using our pattern, repeating our pattern. So here it is, just keep on repeating your pattern on your this round number 4, and I will meet you at the end of this round number 4. Simply just change the color of your this yarn on every 4th stitch. So here it is, this is my 4th stitch here. Just gonna leave my this second color. I will go to this first color yarn here and will finish up my stitch here, like this. And now we'll work with my this first color here. Always remember to have your this second yarn or your this first yarn along with your stitches. Do not forget to have your this yarn along with your stitches. Just keep that in mind. And now keep on repeating your pattern all the way around on your this round number 4, and I will meet you at the end of this round number 4 here, like this. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round number 4, and here again I will repeat my round number 2 here. So while finishing my this round number 4, I will yarn over and we'll go to this last stitch, and we'll have my this last double crochet here. And here I'm going to change the color of my yarn. So here it is, just simply change the color of your yarn here. Remember, on our round number 3 we didn't change the color of our yarn, but for our round number 2 and our round number 4 we will change the color of our yarn. So I'm just repeating my round number 2 here. So whatsoever I have done on round number 2, I'm just repeating my round number 2 here for my this round number 4. So here it is, I will go to this first double crochet here, will insert my hook into my this chain 1. This is my first double crochet, and I will have my this first color here, and now yarn over and pull up a loop and have 1 slip stitch here, chain 1, and that's how we will finish our this round number 4. And now we will keep on repeating our pattern here. So keep on repeating your pattern, keep on having this 4 double crochets into each color, and keep on repeating your round number 2 and round number 3 until your round number 7, and I will meet you after my round number 7. And here it is. After my round number 7, it looks like this. Now for our round number 8, we will repeat our pattern for next 28 stitches. So here it is, I'm just gonna go to my this first stitch. I've already made my this slip stitch here. I'm just gonna have a chain 1 here, will insert my hook again into that first stitch, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have a single crochet and chain 1. And now the single crochet and a chain 1 is my first double crochet, and now I will keep on repeating my pattern for next 28 stitches. So here it is, just repeat your pattern for 28 stitches, and I will meet you after my 28 stitches. So this is your stitch number 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to my stitch number 4, and I will meet you after my stitch number 28 on my this round number 8. Here it is. And here it is. I'm on my this round number 8, and I've got my this 27 stitches here, and I'm going to have my 28, my last stitch here. So here it is. I'm just going to have a yarn over and will insert my hook into my this next stitch, and I will have a 28 stitch here, but I'm not going to finish my stitch here. So yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops only, and I'm going to leave my this 2 loops on my hook here. And now we will skip over this next 8 stitches. So your this first 4 stitches and another 4 stitches, we will skip over this next 8 stitches to create a thumb in here. So for that, I will simply take my this first color and will pull up a loop and finish up my this stitch, my stitch number 28. Leave your this next 8 stitches. Do not work on your this next 8 stitches. Fold your work like this and straight away go to this stitch number 37. So here it is. Skip your this next 8 stitches and go to this next stitch, stitch number 37, and here yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch. Here, stitch number 37, and here I'm just gonna have my this second color here as well, and we'll have a double crochet here. Like this. You can always pull your yarn here like this, and it will be here like this, and here we will have our last 4 stitches. So here it is. This is your stitch number 37, 38, 39, and stitch number 40, which we will not finish, and we will change the color of our yarn. Here it is. So simply just change the color of your yarn and go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch, into this chain 1, and grab your yarn and have one slip stitch here. Here it is. And your thumb is been created here like this. It looks like this here. So we're going to create a loop here for our thumb, and here it is. So now from our round number 8, we will not work on our 40 stitches, but from our this round number 8, we will work on our 32 stitches only. Here it is, because we're going to skip over this 8 stitches here. Here it is. So this is your round number 8. Now keep on repeating your pattern here and go up to your round number 13. 1, 3. So here it is. I'm just going to go to this next stitch here, and here it is. Just gonna have a chain 1, we'll insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have a single crochet here, chain 1. That's my first double crochet, and now I will keep on repeating my pattern here for my this round number 9, and I will go up to my round number 13. 1, 3, and I will meet you after my round number 13. 1, 3. Remember, from now onwards, from your round number 8, you will not have 40 stitches, you will have 32 stitches only, because we have created our thumb here. Now keep on working on your pattern, and I will meet you after my round number 13. 1, 3. And here it is. After my round number 13, it looks like this, and I'm here, and now I'm just gonna have my this slip stitch here to finish up my this round number 13. Here it is. And now here I'm not gonna change the color of my yarn. I'm going to start my round number 14, and my round number 14 is going to be my last round. So here it is. If you want to cut your this second color here, you can cut it now. So here it is. Simply just cut your the second color, and here for our round number 14, I'm just going to have a chain 1, and we'll insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll have one single crochet. Now this is going to be our first single crochet of our round number 14. So here it is. If you want, you can have a stitch marker here. Simply have a stitch marker, and here for our round number 14, we will have one single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. This is our first single crochet. Go to this next stitch and have one single crochet. Go to this next one and have one single crochet. Go to this next one and have one single crochet. Keep on having one single crochet into each stitch, and remember, we are not going to change the color of our yarn, so we will keep on working with our this first color of our this yarn, and keep on working on it. Keep on having one single crochet on each stitch, and by the end of this round number 14, we will have 32 single crochets, and I will meet you at the end. So it looks like this. And here it is. I've got my this 32 stitches here, and now I will just remove my this stitch marker from here, and I will insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have one slip stitch here, and that's how we will finish our this round number 14, and it looks like this. Now here, I'm just gonna cut my yarn. Here it is. Simply just cut your yarn and simply secure this last stitch. Now here I'm going to use a needle. So just have a needle here, and this is your last work stitch. So you have your this slip stitch here. Just go to this next stitch, insert your needle here like this into this next stitch, and simply grab your needle here. Now this is your slip stitch. Insert your hook into this slip stitch into this loop, and take out your needle here from the back. Here. Like this, and we are going to create a fake stitch here like this, and now simply just hide your this all ends in, and I will meet you after that. And here it is. Our hand gloves or hand mittens are ready. Here it looks like this. Here it is. You can simply have them on, and here it is. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.